Hello, and welcome to Afternoon Tea with Karen. I'm going to have a look at queerway mapping and in Victoria. Here we go, Ballarat, ABC. Updated yesterday, which was the 4th of the 11th, 23. So, queerways like Melways. Mapping and combing for stories of everyday Australians, past and present, to make an interactive map of lived queer experiences. Notice that there's not a lot of trans flags in the photos because they're from 2022. Now ahead of Victoria Pride 2024, organised want to hear from the queer community in Ballarat, Geelong and Shepparton. Deb Lord, executive producer for variety show Lance TV, broadcasts out of Ballarat. Remembers from the 80s, a building in Bridgemore where there was an incredible array of queer people. How would you know? Would you ask them all? You queer or just gay? We can be gay and queer, but you know, which is I think why ABC refers to lesbians as queer because the ABC seems to be into queer theory, which means everyone in the LGBT rainbow is queer or non-binary and gender fluid. So a lot of our history comes from when people were thrown in jail, and that's kind of where we knew people were. But they wouldn't have been queer theory people that went to jail because that got outlawed or decriminalised in 81 in Victoria was the last one. So at that stage, Judith Butler's books on um, performativity and changing the words around and gender fluid stuff and multiple genders and stuff hadn't come out. Anyway, it doesn't matter, off track. ABC Queer, so monthly newsletter for LGBT folks and their allies. So ABC's Queer. So in that they're subscribing to queer theory and Judith Butler stuff. So according to them, anyone in the rainbow, their rainbow is queer. That's my best guess anyway. Like, unless they're seriously trying to erase lesbians, because they're the, I don't know, smallest of the women's groups. Smallest, that doesn't make sense. Minority group of women, I was trying to blab that out. So to get this, I had to go onto the council website and search for the plan. And then I had to click on this top one, right, which then opens this one. Then you have to go down to the bottom of this one and click on View the LGBT IQA plus inclusion plan, which opens this. Now, just in it, we've got the City of Ballarat Inclusion Framework and with our infographics and priority groups and plans that we've got listed here. Women Gender Equity Action Plan. I think I better have a look at that one next. So, priority 2, advocacy and culture. The City of Ballarat is recognised as an advocate for LGBTQIA plus people. Be responsive and proactive regarding current LGBTQIA plus issues at state and federal levels by providing input into submissions, applying for relevant funding, signage and statements. So like the Trans Justice Project. That one, this one. visibility. So, create a calendar of inclusion related days, develop and implement guidelines to ensure information provided by the City of Ballarat is inclusive and accessible. Everyone's got to join in because they're members of the council. Host council celebrations of selected days of significance, which are pretty much every day. Da, 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 da. Encourage artists to apply. Explore opportunities for planned creative installations for the month of Pride in 2024. And they use all these things. So, in order to have a lesbian shindig, you cannot, because of the Sex Discrimination Act there, amended in 2013. I wonder if I put in a request to council to hire the Civic Hall for a lesbian debutante ball for born females. Do you reckon this guy would let it go through? Don't know if I want to gamble at 16,000 to hire the hall. Anyway, I used some of that. Um, and I used a bit of that. I was just too lazy to make another one. Know how I feel about queer theory and how it's just come from the 90s. And if it rocked up in a robe with a beard down to its knees and got out of a Rolls Royce, people might call it Q for questionable. Especially as it's what keeps the plus around. Anyway, see you later. Bye.